Hello and good afternoon, everybody. This is Shiva Srivastava, and I work with IAM Skills as the content head. And today I'm going to be the host of this orientation session for all of you guys. And before we can start with the session, I want everybody, if you can acknowledge that you all are able to hear my voice and see the screen clearly. Everybody, Rosie, Akela, Ankur, B. Hong, Megha, Trisha, Sanya, and Tayyaba Naz. Everybody, if you can acknowledge me in the chat box, please, that you all are able to hear my voice and see the screen clearly. In the chat box, please. I got my first response. Thank you so much, Bihong. Okay, great. If one more person can acknowledge, thank you so much, Rosie. Seems everything is fine. Let's quickly start with this session for all of you. So let's quickly understand the agenda of this session before we, go ahead with the session. Thank you so much, Trisha. I got the acknowledgement from everybody. So without wasting much of your time, let's quickly start with this session and let's understand the agenda of this orientation session that we are going to conduct for you guys. So first thing, Trisha, do you want to say something? You have raised your hand. No issues, no issues. It was by mistake. It's all right. So in the meanwhile, when we will be doing this session, I will be giving you access to each and everybody. If you want to say something, if you want to ask anything, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your question. Or else there is a chat option in front of you where you can simply ask your question during the discussions and I will make sure that I'm answering to all of your questions. Okay. So let's quickly understand the agenda of this session. So first thing that I will be discussing with you, that is overview of content writing. Today we are attending this orientation session, also called demo session. The purpose of this session is that I wanted to make clear to everybody that what is content writing. Why every company is looking for a content writer. I'll give you a detailed information on this particular topic. Okay, and I'll also take all of your questions in case if you will have around this topic. That's number one part. Second part that I will be discussing with you all, that is what is the demand for content writing. Now, when we are actually targeting one of the domain that is so-called content writing, we need to understand that whether this industry is going to, take care of the responsibility of our objectives or not. What is the demand of this particular domain? Whether companies are looking for a content writers or not. We will have a detailed analysis on that part with proofs so that you can actually validate the same thing. Okay. That's the second portion that I'm going to discuss it with you all. Third section that I will be discussing with you, that is what to learn in content writing. Every other company is now offering content writing course. Now, why you should do content writing, and when you're doing content writing, what all things you should be learning, you need to have that clarity because there are so many things which companies are proposing to you to learn. But what you have to focus on to, I'll talk about it. For an example, different types of writing, a term called search engine optimization, the market research section, everything I'll talk about within this session for you guys only. Okay. And once this part is done, yes, Anuradha, your name is Anuradha. Okay, fine, Anuradha. So next portion that I will be discussing with you is, that is how to get jobs or how to get freelance work into content writing. You people are attending this session, you have a different objective. Some people are looking to get a job in the market. Some people are looking to get freelance opportunities in the market, right? But how you will get that particular section, I'll tell you step by step that, okay, if anybody is looking for a job, this is something what is required. If you are looking for a freelance opportunity, then these are the things what is required. And when you understand that these are the requirements, then you can validate the right course, the right learning for you that you should choose before going for this particular industry. Okay, so I will have a detailed discussion on that part. Once all of this procedure is done, I'll talk about the course that has been offered by IIM Skills. Within this demo session, everybody, I am not going to talk about my offerings. I will be talking about what is this domain all about, what all requirements are there. And if you understand the requirements, I am sure you will do the right research and you will be able to find out the best course for you that is actually suitable for your requirements. Okay. So anyways, at the end of the session, I'll talk a bit about my training program that we people are offering over the last 9 years. Why IIM Skills is ranking as #1 institute in front of you. Why people are preferring IIM Skills learning. I will have a detailed discussion on that part. At the end of the overall session, I will have a question and answer round with you. At this point of time, we are 10 people in this particular group. So I will not ask you to wait for 10, months. Sorry, I would say for the whole session. I will be giving you the, access in between the session where you can ask your question. Okay, I guess the objective part is clear. So finally, without wasting much of your time, let's quickly start with this session. And I always start with this particular session with a small introduction of IIM Skills, how we started. So IIM Skills is one of the educational firm, edtech firm. We started this education system in the year of 2015. And the very first course that we launched in 2015, it was content writing. So very first course that we launched in the year of 2015, it was content writing. Within the gap of 1 year, we touched our first milestone where we had trained more than 1,000 professionals. And after that, you can see within 2018, we started providing this training in more than 33 plus countries. Okay. And in the year of 2022, IIM Skills got nominated as #1 company, which has offered highest number of placements into the market. Okay. And once this portion is done, last year only we added another very important portion, that is search engine optimization, SEO. So this is something I'll talk in detail, but later part of the session. So this was a small journey of IIM Skills, just for your knowledge. So let's quickly start with the main section that I shared with you guys, that is what is content writing. This was the first section that I wanted to clear for everybody. And I want, at this point of time, we have 9 people in this particular group. I want everybody to please respond to this question as per you. What do you think? What is content writing? I am going to give access to unmute yourself. So who is the one who is going to unmute themselves and ask, answer to this question? Who is going to unmute? You can unmute yourself. Is anybody unmuting? Let's say I'm asking Trisha. Do you think, Trisha, you can give an answer to this question? What is content writing? And I'm not expecting the right answer, to be very frank. I'm just expecting to know that, okay, what kind of knowledge you have about content writing. If you don't want to unmute yourself, you can give your answer in the chat box as well.
No, that's fine with me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Trisha.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is a completely new domain for me, but I'll still try my best. It's
Sure.
a digital platform where you write blogs, newsletters, and you write those contents for the advertisements. It's a very, very vast genre as far as I've realized that.
Okay, great.
So it's mostly digital. Yeah.
You mentioned few words, that is digital blogs and articles like this, right?
Yes,
You can
newsletters.
mute yourself. I have another person, B Hong. B Hong, you can simply answer to this question.
Yeah, actually, I was just trying to answer, but I also am not very sure because, like what just now the earlier friend said, that it is something digital and you are writing some for to target a specific group of audience. Right. About that or what you're selling or something like that. I think so.
Okay, not an issue. See, again, I'm saying I'm not expecting the right answers. I am just trying to know that the audience, those who are attending this session with me, what kind of understanding you have around this topic. So you mentioned about targeted audience. Okay. Anyone else wants to unmute and answer to this question? I got one answer from Megha as well in the chat box, writing to inform, educate others about your business or your service. Makes sense. Very nice. Very nice, Megha. It was one of the best answers that we have got today as of now. Any other person who would like to unmute or let's say want to say something within the chat section? Or else I will be taking care of this question from here. And guys, I will make sure I will answer to every question in the simplest way. I'll try to make this session as easy as possible for you guys. And before ending this session, all the doubts related to content writing will be cleared. That's my promise to you. I guess nobody is writing. Finally, acha, one more request I have. Everybody, those who are attending this session with me, please do participate, whether in the chat box or maybe into the mic, because as you know, the moment you start participating, it will be, much more worthy for you to understand the things. I'm not saying that you have to give me the right answers, but this is the first step that you should get friendly with the digital sections and answer to or participate in every question that I'm asking, okay? Okay, not an issue. I will expect that for the next question, everybody will respond rather than only 2-3 guys. So let me quickly move to this particular section. That is, what is content writing? I will give you a very simple definition right here that is there in front of your screen. What is content writing? In simple words, the process of writing. When you write something, it means text portion I'm talking about, okay? Writing, editing, and publishing the written material on digital platforms or maybe traditional platforms. Okay. Anything when you write in the form of words, it may be English language, it may be Hindi language, it may be other vernacular language. Okay. Any language that you're using, but you're using text to present your views. That is called content writing. Another definition, what we can say, when we consume internet, when we use internet, or maybe when we are looking around us, anything that you see in the form of text, in the form of written section, that is the result of content writing. In very simple words, anything that you see in the form of text, that is the result of what? Content writing. Okay, I'll give you one more example, and this example will make the things clear for you. When we are using internet, everybody has a mobile phone today. Everybody has a laptop or maybe a desktop, right? What we are doing in our daily life, we are looking at so many things at our screen. We are looking at videos, we are looking at images, we are looking at articles, blogs, or any other thing. For an example, we are opening one website. Each one of us, we are very friendly with this website. For an example, Amazon. Amazon is one of the website where everyone is friendly. I'm just giving you an example that when we use internet, what exactly we are looking at and at our screen. Let's say this is Amazon's website. This overall section that you see in front of you, what exactly you are looking at? You are looking at only 4 things. If you can see on your screen, you have only 4 things on your screen. Let's see what all these 4 things are. Number 1, you have text. Go to this website, you see this is text, everything, this is all text, right? So number 1 that you see, that is text. Number 2 option that you see, that is images. You see here, this is an image. This is an image. Scroll down, this is all something what you are looking at, images. So text plus images. Number 3, what you are looking at, let me move to this, videos. Let's go and scroll down on the same page. Okay. You see this is what? This is a video in front of you. And I'm just taking an example of Amazon. You look at anything on your screen, only these 4 things, what I'm just mentioning to you, you have only these 4 things, nothing else. Digital is all about these 4 things only. And we are naming these 4 things with the different names, right? So you see videos, and sometimes what you do, you listen to the voice messages. Other than these 4 things, while consuming internet, have you seen anything else on your screen? Everybody, yes, no, maybe in the chat box, please. Whenever you are consuming internet, you are looking at your mobile phone screen, desktop screen. Do you see anything else on your screen? You need to answer to me. Right? We don't see anything else. Only these four things. The combination of these four things. Let me go to the writing section here. Let me delete it for you guys. I will make it as clean as possible for you. So what we are looking at, text, images. Let's say, let me write down here video, image, or voice message. Only these four things we are looking at, okay? The combination of these four things is called what? Content. The combination of these four things is called content. Okay? So what we are looking at on our mobile phone screen, desktop screen, we are consuming content. Content has four forms: text, video, image, and voice message. We consume only these four types of content, nothing else. Okay? Now, I simply have a question to everybody, those who are attending this session with me. Out of these four things that you are looking at on your screen, what type of content is having the dominancy? What do you think? Which type of content is the king of this digital world? Whether it's a text, video, image, or voice message. What do you think, guys? I wanted to know your answers. What do you think? Which type of content has the dominancy in the market? Rosie says text. B Hong says text. What about others? Trisha says text. Okay. Others? Mega text, Anya text. Great. Who else is there? Vanshika text. Great. I am still expecting few more answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 answers I have got. There are 12 people in this group with me today. I'm expecting few more guys. Aisha, Tayyaba, Indranil, if you can also reply, what do you think? What type of content has the dominancy? It is the text for sure, but they complement each other. Absolutely right, Tayyaba. Absolutely right. I'll clear to this part. But moreover, I can see that people are actually giving vote to text portion. And this is something which is absolutely right. Out of all of this section that you see on your screen, digitally, text has the dominancy. Why? Let's say I am going to IIM Skills website. This is just an example on what I am trying to create for you guys, the importance or the demand for content writing I'm trying to create for you. Okay, that is the reason I have, taken this example. All over the website, you see text is all over the place. It means at IIM Skills website, text has the dominancy. When you are looking at anything in the form of writing text, it means it's a text portion only. Let me come down to video. How many of you have heard about video script? In the chat box, guys, anyone has heard about video script? Okay, B Hong haven't heard about it. Tayyaba have heard about it a lot. Okay, what about others, guys? How many of you have heard about video script? Fantastic. Aisha says yes. I know. Vanshika says yes. Okay, Anuradha don't know. Not an issue. So we have a mixed audience. Majority of you have heard about it. Some of you haven't heard about it. Not an issue, Trisha. I'll make sure that I'm answering to this question right here. Now you all can stop writing. So when I'm saying that out of these four types of writing, text has the dominancy. B Hong says, you mean one of the show what's being spoken in the video? Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I'll talk about it, B Hong. So what I was asking that out of these four type of content, what type of content has the dominance in the market? Everyone mentioned about text, but let's validate. Yes, text has the dominancy, but how? Let's see that part. Anything that you see in the form of text, it means it is the result of text only. So text one, right? When we are looking at video, whenever any company is going to shoot a video, Before shooting to that video, they have to design the draft of that particular video. What kind of draft? I am saying I am going to design or shoot one video. There will be 3 people in this particular video. Person X will say this dialogue. After that, person B will say this dialogue. So everything will be in the text portion, in the writing form. I am sure in your school days, you all can relate when small stories are there. Then what we are reading, let's say person X, let's say Sham. Sham is saying this word, and then after that, Radha is saying this word. Okay? Like this, or the name can be anything. So we have read about it, right? So that is called script. When we are shooting a movie, before movie, a proper story of that movie we have to write. A proper script of that movie we have to write with dialogues. That is the also example of text. So video script is the example of what? Text. And without video script, a video cannot be performed. Okay? So if anything that we are looking in the form of text, or sorry, videos, that is also the creation of what? Text. It means once again, text has won the battle. Okay? When we are looking at images, over to these images, you always see there are a lot of small quotations, small messages are always written. How many of you have noticed this part? That you hardly find out the raw pictures in your, on your screen. You always have small messages. Am I right, guys? Usually when we are watching a photograph, you see small messages are there. And these messages are actually clearing the message of that particular image, right? Mostly you will find out. So again, images will also require text to convey the right message. Because if there is no text over the image, different people can take out different meaning of a image. Why? Because it depends how you are looking at that image. Okay? So text is something which is required all over the place. Whether it's a video, whether it's an image or a text portion, text has the dominancy. And if I am saying text has the dominancy, then we can simply say this whole digital industry, the internet world that we are, using in today's time, it is zero without text. What do you think? Am I right or wrong? If there is no text in the market, the digital domain will collapse. How many of you are agreed on this part? If you can acknowledge. Thank you so much, Bihong. What about others, guys? Am I right? If there is no text, the whole digital world will collapse. The globalization, the digitalization, and everything will collapse. I want to know your understanding on this part. Thank you so much, Trisha. Thank you so much, Sanya. That makes sense. Great. Now, the simple part is when the whole digital industry cannot survive without text, who is writing this text? Who is the person who is writing this text? The simple answer to that part is that is being done through a content writer. The digital domain is surviving only because of one community, that is content writers. Okay? So we can simply say if we have to survive in today's world with digital domain, text is something which is the king of this industry, and the person who will take the responsibility to keep the text alive in digital domain is who? Who is the content writer. So the importance of content writer, I am sure you all are able to relate that why content writers are that important. Without content writers, internet will collapse. And that is the reason there are so much of requirement of a good content writer for every company. So till this extent, the understanding on content writing and the importance of content writing, everybody is clear or not? Or in case if you have any questions, let me know. I would love to answer at this point of time. Is it clear for everyone or you have a question? You can let me know, guys. Fantastic. Bihong says clear. What about others? Thank you so much, Anuradha. Thank you so much, Trisha. Thank you so much, Vanshika. Seems everything is clear to everybody. I hope rest all are able to relate what I was trying to. Thank you so much, Tanya. Makes sense. I guess it is clear. But still, there are so many things. As I mentioned to you, I will keep this session very simple for you guys. I will go slowly, gradually into the technical aspect of content writing. Okay. So basic portion of content writing is clear. And when basic portion is clear, I have another question for you guys. But before coming to that question, okay, give me a moment. Let me close this particular slide, okay? Because the basic part is clear. I have the next question to everybody as you understand the basics of content writing and the definition of content writing. I have a simple question. Why businesses hire a content writer? Now, this is the question that I have for all of you guys. I have 11 people with me. I have given you the unmute access to you. You can simply unmute yourself and answer to me this question. Why do you think a company hires a content writer? Vanshika, if you want, you can unmute yourself. Do you want to unmute and answer to this question based on your understanding why a company hires a content writer? Who would like to unmute? Okay, Rosie has unmuted. Yes, Rosie, please answer to the question.
Expand their business and to get to the target audience.
Okay, expand the
clients.
business plus get the clients, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for answering. Anybody else who is answering to this question? Anuradha.
Yeah,
Yes.
hi. Yeah, as per
Hi.
me, whatever we see or hear usually is the content, as we
Absolutely.
just spoke. But
Right.
whenever we want to reach a customer,
Hmm.
the first thing is you need to have an image at the same time, a text.
Right.
And everyone writes some or the other thing. But why hiring other outside people is they need professional guys who can actually write and which actually directly hit the target audience.
Right. So you
So-
mean to say pitching to the right audience?
Right audience and in the right form.
Okay.
Right form in terms of like choosing the right words and choosing the right content.
Basically,
So that's why they
conveying the
hire
message
from
in the right
outside.
way.
Yeah, right way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. A very, I would say, targeted or, bang on answer. Anyone else who would like to unmute? Or if somebody wants, they can use the chat option as well. If anybody is not comfortable, you can even use the chat option. Vanshika, Trisha, Tayyaba, Sanya, Rosie. Rosie have already talked with me. Megha, Bihong. What do you think? Why companies hire a content writer? And please do participate. It will be really interesting for you guys because the moment I'm going to give the answer to this question, you all will be surprised to see the answers. Okay. So, but before that, I wanted to see that, okay, the audience who all are participating with me, what they understand about it. Tayyaba, Trisha, is anyone writing? No one?
Sir, I've already written.
Okay, all right. You have written, just give me only 1 minute. Let me check it out. Maybe I just missed out that text. Okay, sorry. So Tayyaba says to create engaging, high quality content that attracts, retain customers, fantastic, enhance brand visibility, and drives marketing goals a lot. A very nice answer, Tayyaba. Great. This is something where, a person who understands content can actually answer in this way. Very nice. Great. Trisha says better search engine ranking. Okay, I got another words. Only few words I'm choosing, guys. Don't say that or do not, think that, okay, why my words are not chosen. Few words I'm choosing just to, give some clarity. So ranking, basically Trisha has used. And to convince people to choose their business. Fantastic. All right. Best pitching, basically. And Tayyaba have got some likes on the answers. That's really nice. So this is something which is a, healthy practice that we should appreciate a person's answer. Great. Thank you so much, everybody. All right. So I got moreover these answers that, okay, a company hires because a company wants to expand their business. Maybe a company wants to get the clients. Maybe a company wants to pitch the service in the right way to the right set of audience. Ranking is one of the, system ranking. I'll talk about it. It will be a part of search engine optimization. As I mentioned to you, I'll go slowly and gradually. And best pitching is something where you are explaining about your products in the best way. Okay. So these all are the answers what I have got. Let me make it more easy for you. And let me break it down for you guys so that you all can actually relate. So there are only 3 reasons because of that a company is looking to hire a content writer. Okay. And these all are things what you mentioned. These are the results of hiring a customer. I mean, hiring a content writer. These all are the results. But what all are the expectations of a company? Let me talk about it. Number one, the expectation what company have, they want to do sales. Okay. They hire a content writer. Why? Because they need sales. I'll talk about it in detail. You all will be able to relate. Don't worry about it. Number two, lead generation. It means somebody has mentioned about get the client. Okay. It means get the leads. Lead generation. I'll talk about lead generation part as well. And third reason why a company hires a content writer, that is brand building. Now, one thing which is very serious right here, when we people are targeting for the content writing jobs, these all are the key responsible areas for you guys being a content writer that you have to achieve for a company. Different company will have different objectives from a content writer. So be very sure that if you are working as a content writer, you are going to deal with all of these responsibilities. Now, let me give you the example of these things, and everything that we mentioned here, these all are coming under these areas only, what I have just mentioned for you. Let me scroll down here. Let me make a straight line, and then I will start from here. Now, why companies hiring content writer? Number one, I have mentioned sales. Do not get yourself confused by the term called sales. You don't have to do sales. I'll talk about it. Okay. Number two, lead generation. Number three, what we have, brand building. Or let's say I'm doing branding. Fine. Let me come down to the sales part. As I mentioned to you, you are a content writer. You are not going to do sale for a company, but your content is responsible for sale. I'll give you example. I'm going to take example everything at Amazon, because Amazon is one of the most common website which each one of us we are using for the shopping. Let's say today we have to buy, for an example, let me search down the first part only, wall paint for living room. Okay. I have to buy wall paints for my living room. Okay. So the way a common user is actually searching this, I have searched this part only. I will look at some of the things that, okay, fine. Let's say I like this color for an example. I will click on this and I'll open it. Okay. When I am opening this particular product page, now what all things you are looking now, pay attention on your screen. At the left hand side of your screen, this is the image section. This is the job of a graphic designer. This is not your job. Okay. Designing a good image is a job of a graphic designer, not a content writer's job. We can skip this part. Our part being a content writer will start from the right hand side. From here, you can see this is all text. This is our job. This is all our job. The whole description that we can see here about this particular paint, who have written this description? A content writer have written this particular description. Now pay attention, very serious. When you have to buy this particular paint and you are reading the description of this particular paint and you found the details are not sufficient to understand this product, or details are not given in the right way, or maybe details are given incorrectly, will you buy this product or not at Amazon? Simple question to everyone. You are reading this overall detail. You are reading overall product details. You could not get the clarity about the product. Will you buy the product or not? Simple. Yes or no. Trisha says no. Sanya says no. It's a very simple question, guys. Each one should answer to this question, I guess. Aisha says no. All right. Megha says no. And I guess I'm expecting few more no. Great. Thank you so much. I don't think that anyone will buy. Why? Because when you are reading the product details, you did not get the clarity, or maybe you found that the information is incorrect. Why will you buy that product? Now, one thing you notice, Amazon is into a business where there is no human interaction. When we have to buy some product and we are looking at the product details, have you ever received a call from Amazon people and they are counseling you about the product? Hey, you should buy this product. This is the best product. Have you ever received a call from Amazon or any employee of Amazon? In the chat box, maybe some people have received. Ever? Have you ever received a call from Amazon that this product is good, you should buy? You are looking at this product? Never. No, yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Now I think I have an audience with me. I'm not alone here. Okay, so you will never receive the call from Amazon. Why? Because there is no human interaction. Amazon is purely into a business where your content speaks. Absolutely right, Anuradha. So whomsoever have written the product description, make sure that that person is actually writing the product description which is following the best industry standard. And if you don't know the industry standard, you will write product description just as, then nobody will buy the product. Why? Because they are not comfortable after reading your product description. Here is the catch. Amazon will always hire a person who can write best product details, best product description. Okay. Amazon will not hire a person who is writing best article. Article is a different part. This is product description. So Amazon will hire a person who can write best product description. And this is how your content is the main responsible part to generate the sale for this particular product. Are you all able to relate that how sale is directly relevant to your content? Everybody, with this small example, what I have taken for you, how sale is responsible through your content? Yes, no, maybe? In the chat box, I will go to the next section after that. This is just an example. Similar like Amazon, there are so many companies where there is no human interaction and they want to hire the best writer who can give best product details. Thank you so much for acknowledging Vanshika, Sanya, Trisha, Tayoba, and Behom. Thank you so much, everybody. If I missed anyone's name, please excuse me because, when we are going with the session, some names are, up and down. So maybe possibility I'll miss some of the names, but I'll just make sure that everyone's name should be there in the session. Okay. Fine. So Amazon part is done. Now, second portion, why company hires you, that is lead generation. Now, how many of you are friendly with this term, that is lead generation? Anyone? How many of you are aware about lead generation? In the chat box, please. Okay. So Behom says no. Anuradha says yes. Okay, fantastic. I know well. Fantastic. But still, those who are not aware about it, I'll take only 1 minute. Lead means a prospect customer who is likely to buy your service. Okay. A prospect buyer who can buy your service. For an example, you all are attending this session with me. 11 people are there. You all are leads for me. I am putting my efforts to tell you in the best way what is content writing and showing you the reality and trying to show the level of training that the way we teach. If you will like my session, I am 200% sure you will buy my course. So for me, this is an opportunity where I can get you enrolled in my course. You all are lead for me. Okay. I have your details. Simple. The terms and condition here is I have your details. Details means your name, your contact number, and your email address through which I can connect with you. Then only you are a lead for me. Otherwise, you are a prospect buyer only, a potential customer only. You are not a lead for me. You will become a lead for me when I have the details for you. I will give you a basic example. When you were looking for content writing course, IIM skills appears in front of you in the topmost rank of Google search. You clicked on that website and then you landed to this page here. Now, how lead generation part is done through your content, I'm going to tell you that part, okay? Be very serious on this page. When you landed to this page, after that you read this portion that, okay, content writing master course, this is that, and fantastic. After reading all of this detail, when you were reading this detail, at the back of your mind, there was something which was going on, that was trust portion. Trust means after reading this overall details, you found that trust over IIM skills, that yes, this is one of the good companies which is offering content writing course, and they are asking me to share their details. Your details like this, a pop-up appears in front of you. We are asking you to share your name, contact number, and email address. If this content was able to win your trust and you were comfortable sharing your details with us, that was the reason you shared your details. If this content that you read over the website, if it was not so meaningful for you, will you ever share your details with us? Anybody? You are standing in a street, a stranger is coming to you and they're asking you to provide your name, contact number, and email address. Will you give your details to that person, to a stranger? How many of you will do that? In the chat box, please. Yes, no? Will you give to that person or not? When they're asking about your details, name, contact number, email address. Absolutely right. You will never give your details to the person. Why? The reason behind that is, this is your confidential detail. You don't know that person. You don't have trust on that person. You will never share your details with that company or with that person. Likewise, when you landed to my website, if the content over the website, if it is not so comfortable for you, you will never share your details with us. But my content writers team has written the content in a way where we were able to win your trust. And that's the reason you clicked on to this particular portion, maybe here request for a callback, and you shared your details. As a result of that, we got your details. We have hired a person who can give best course details, maybe an article, maybe a blog, maybe the course details. Just give me only 1 minute, guys. I guess the battery is low. I'm sorry, I guess I missed out the switching on the portion to charge the laptop, but yeah, now it is fine. Fantastic. Yes, absolutely, Biham. We always do research about the company as well before giving the details, okay? And you do research after reading the things only, okay? So now if there is a website which is appearing in front of you and some spam things are showing into you, in front of you, you will never share your details with the company, right? So that content that you are reading, that content is the decider part, whether you will share your details with the company or not. And this is how a company generates leads. That before giving the details, if a company is asking you to share your details, this is something which is not meaningful. First of all, let me read the details. If I find comfortable, I'll give you my details. And that is what you all did at my website. And here is the portion where I'm saying lead generation part is done through IIM skills. Similar like IIM skills, I'm sure you all are able to relate. You go to different companies, they are asking your details. This is the main reason why they are asking. IIM skills is into a business where it's a human interaction based business. It is not like Amazon that, okay, nobody will call you. No. Here, once I will have your detail, my team, my counselors team will call you. They will guide you about the course. They'll try to convince you. If you like it, you will buy the course. So I will have opportunity to sell my course only when I have your details. That is a lead. And that's the example of lead capturing. Okay. This is second part why company hires a content writer. Third portion is branding. This is very simple, guys. I'll take one example for you guys and it will be clear for you. Now, you understand how a company is getting details of a particular person. Let me give you an example. Let's say I am getting 100 visitors on daily basis. at IIM Skills? IIM Skills, this is just an example. I'll show you the real numbers. Okay. I'll make sure so many things I will show you right here. Let's say I'm getting 100 visitors at my website who all are looking for content writing course. Do you think 100 out of 100 will buy my course? How many of you are saying this? 100 out of 100 will buy my course then and there in the first visit only. How many of you are agreed on this part? All right. Anuradha says no. Absolutely right. Everybody will say no. 100 out of 100 will never buy my product, my course. Okay. 100 out of 100 are interested, but they will not buy my course. Why? Let me give you an answer. A good example or a good number that how many people will buy. Let's say I'm saying maybe 8 people will buy my course in the first visit only. When they landed to my website for the first time, they talked to my counselor and they enrolled in the training program. Why? Because they have done a decent research and they found IIM Skills is best. But still, everybody have not done that. Out of 100, 8 people have purchased my course. Now 92 people are left. They are still interested, but they have not bought my course. Do you think I should leave these customers without any interaction? Do you think companies are doing like this only? I know very well these 92 people are also interested, but they are not buying my course at this point of time. There could be so many reasons. Number one, just to give you an example, maybe the person do not have a fund at this point of time. Number two, maybe the person is not the dominant in the family to take decision on immediate basis. Number three, maybe a person is waiting to get their exams clear. Number four, maybe the person is looking to switch somewhere and then, there could be any reason. They are interested, but at this point of time, when they are visiting to my website, they are not ready to buy my course, but they are interested. And I know after 1 year down the line, they will buy the course. Now, within this 1 year of time period, I have to make sure that I always have to engage with this person through my content. Otherwise, the person will forget the name of IIM Skills. So what I will do, I will send some email to the person. Why? Because I have the details. I'll send them some informative emails, some informative videos. I will try to engage with you through different reels, through different ways. So wherever you will go on digital platform after visiting to my website, you will see different places. IIM Skills name will follow you. You will see everywhere IIM Skills is there. So then you will realize that, okay, this was the company, which is a brand. It is visible to all over the places. I have to buy content writing course and I have to buy after 1 month. So you will do that. After 1 month, you will buy with IIM Skills only. Why? Because you know the IIM Skills name clearly, right? That is the reason companies are hiring a content writer so that they can shoot some emailers. Emailers will be written by a content writer. Videos will be drafted by a content writer because video script is there. So this is all something which is because of the content writers only. These are the main reasons why companies are hiring a content writer. So till this extent, everybody, is it clear to you or not that why a companies are hiring a content writer? Or in case if anybody have a question, you can let me know. I guess 2-3 person have left the session. It's all right. Maybe they had some work. I'm so sorry, it got muted. I have a simple question to everybody. How many of you are looking for a job how many of you are looking for freelance, and how many of you are looking to set up your own business? In the chat box, please. You can simply write job, freelance, or setting up your business. Simple one word. Okay. Anuradha says own business, freelance. Trisha freelance, Aisha freelance. What about others? Maybe future own business. Okay, fine. I'm still expecting few more answers, guys. 8 people are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 answers as of now. 5 answers. Rosie says freelance. Okay, fine. So moreover, everybody is looking for a freelance option or starting their own business. Okay. Okay, I got one answer in personal, that is saying for job. Makes sense. All right, let me answer to you of this question as well. Now, this is something which is the most important part. I'm sure I wanna do. I like to know stuff. Okay, okay. All right. You are not sure, Tayaba. Not an issue, Tayaba. I'll just clear for you, okay? Anyways, let me come down to this portion. Job, freelance, own business. So own business and freelance is something which will have the similar requirements. Now, what is required if in case you are looking for a job? What is required if in case you are looking for freelance option? And what is required for a business? Let me make it clear for you. And then I'll talk about the course that we offer. And before this, one more question. How many of you have heard about this term? Search engine optimization. How many of you have heard about it in the chat box and even knows about what it is? Search engine optimization, search engine marketing. Okay, B Hong says yes. Anuradha says yes. Roughly V Hong knows about it. Okay, Aisha says heard a lot of time but not understand well. Okay, not an issue. Tayaba says I do. Fantastic. Let me without come down directly onto the point. Okay, we were looking for one portion, and why I am talking about this particular portion directly, I'll talk about it. Okay, in detail. I will relate with it with the job, freelance, and setting up your own business. Okay, that was the reason I'm taking this particular question along with it. We were looking for wall paint for living room, right? This is what we searched in the search bar of Amazon. When we are searching anything, okay, in the search bar, we get so many results in front of us. So many results. You can see Deluxe, wall paint, SD, you have SAF, you have other companies. And if you will scroll down, you will always see there are so many other products and even so many other pages. You can see here, page number 1, we are at page number 2, page number 3, 7, 8, 9. There are so many products are listed for this particular search that I have done here. What do you think? A person will purchase the product in the topmost result. I will click on the first result, or I will come down at the bottom. Then I'll click here. What do you think? Which type of result will have the highest number of clicks? Whether the top side click or bottom click? Bottom product listed, that will have the clicks. What do you think, guys? Topmost, Trisha says, right. Being a fresh user, you will always click onto the results which are coming at the top. Always. If you do not like this product, then you will come down to second, third, fourth, like this. This is how the market works. Okay. But highest number of clicks, which company will get? The company which is coming on top. And this is the area where the whole game will start. Now see the result that is coming on top, that is Deluxe. Can you see one word that is written here? Sponsored. Can you see this? Everybody, can you see this is sponsored? In this as well, can you see this is sponsored? In this you can see sponsored, and in the fourth one as well. In the fourth, you see here. No, in the fourth one it is not there. Only 3. Initial 3 has this sponsored. Each one of you can see that. Everybody, I need your acknowledgement in the chat box, please. You all can see sponsored mentioned here in the initial 3 results, right? Great. Thank you so much, Trisha. Now let me come down that why I'm using this portion. If you will scroll down right after this here, SAF, Asian, there is no sponsored, right? So whenever we are searching anything on internet, we get two types of results. Number one, results with sponsored. Sponsored means paid result. Number two types of result that you will be getting without an sponsored, that is non-paid. This is called, this type of result is called organic. These are the result of search engine optimization. And these are the non-organic. These are paid ads, okay? Now, a very basic example, let's say in one class, there are 10 students. One person out of those 10 students is doing so much of hard work in their study. And when the examinations are there, that student is always coming as number one, first rank holder. Now, 9 other students, those who are unable to beat that student with their hard works, some of their family mates, what they did, they reach out to the teacher and they are saying that you take my student or my son in the topmost rank, I'm ready to pay you this much. Teacher says, okay, I will show your son on number one rank and you have to pay me this much, but I will mention sponsored on the result of your son who is coming on top, so that there should always be a difference that you have paid to me and then you are coming on number one, and the other person who has got numbers or hard work you have done and that person has got number one rank, there is no paid section, there is no sponsored section, right? So two types of results will come in front of you, organic and non-organic. And this is how the market is also running, where companies are aware that if they will come on top, they will get highest number of clicks. Why? Because normal audience, those who are searching for something, they are not aware about the search engine optimization or search engine marketing, the paid and non-paid results. They will simply click, read the details. If they will like, they will buy. So now here at Amazon, you see these are the results which are the paid results. These are not organic. This is not authentic. Authentic results are starting from the fourth number, the extreme right section from here, then here. These are the organic results. So we should focus onto the right section, that is organic results, whenever we are searching for something. And that is the result. Companies are always looking to hire a person who can take your content on number one rank, that is organically, and that is the result of search engine optimization. Everybody, you all are able to relate what is search engine optimization? If your ranking is coming on number one without any paid advertisement, that is the result of search engine optimization. And this is something which is most important if you want to be a content writer. Company will hire you only in one case, if you know SEO. Is it clear to everybody? Thank you so much, Anuradha. Is it clear to everybody? We have less numbers at this point of time. I'll try to explain the things as soon as possible for you guys. I have got answer only from Anuradha. What about others, guys? Is it clear? Thank you so much, Tayyaba, Rosie. Great. Okay, not an issue, Anuradha. All right. So now I am coming to job part. Now, what is required for the job? Number one portion, good writing. Good writing means when you are writing content which is meaningful for a person, engaging for a reader, and trust gaining. The way my content writers team have written content, we have got your details. Similarly, you have to write content which can actually engage with the readers. That is number one. You should be writing like that. Number two, SEO. Knowledge holder, means you should be a person who can rank the website on number one. Then only company will appreciate, then only they will hire, otherwise they will not. This is number two. Number three, you need to have a good portfolio. And number four, you need to have a strong certification. This is something which is required for a job. If you don't have these sections, especially I'm talking about these sections, okay? These three sections, certifications we can still ignore, But these three things are very important. If you do not hold any of these, in that case, you will not be able to get job. I'm sorry. Whichever company is promising you to get the job, they are just giving you fake commitments just to take your enrollment. But the actual reality is these things are responsible to get a job in the market. That's number one. Freelance portion, if I may tell you, here we require what? Here we require a website, because you are a freelancer. You need to have your own website. On that website, then you need these things. You should be a good content writer, because on your website, you have to pitch your services in the right way. It should be good. SEO wise, it means when a person is searching for a freelance content writer, your company, your platform should come on top. I'm coming to the portfolio part as well. And a good portfolio. Good portfolio means when you are sitting in front of an interviewer and you have a very good knowledge on SEO, you have a very good knowledge on content writing, but how will you communicate this part to the person who is interviewing you? I have not seen anything of your work, right? I will simply question you that, Anuradha, why should I consider you a content writer? Show me some of your work samples. Work samples, when I'm asking from you, you should not be showing me your work samples in the form of a Word document. No. I want your work that should be live somewhere on digital platform. I should be able to see the performance of your content, that how your content is performing, how much is the traffic, where is it ranking. Are you getting my point? If you are able to show me your work that is live somewhere and I can validate the performance, there is no question why I will not hire you. Very simple, I will hire you. This is what is called your digital resume. Your actual work that you can show to someone is called your portfolio. Is it clear for everybody? Anuradha and rest all? Portfolio. Only traffic and likes is not like it is. It should be engaging. The purpose should be fulfilled by your content. That is what I mean to say. Okay. So this is what is required into the freelance part. And other than good portfolio, there is another portion, that is sales. You should be a good sales, person. Okay. Or you should be a good salesman. Very simple. You are going to be the king of your own world. You should be pitching your product in a way so that you should be able to convince your targeted audience. Simple. You should be a good salesperson. Otherwise, you will not be able to get. Same thing is required into their own business as well, because as I mentioned, business and freelance is more over your own, work. These things are required. So make sure whichever course you are going ahead, best writing skills, best SEO skills, plus good strong portfolio should be there. Exclude the certification. If you are not getting good certification, still enough, still fine. But these things should be there. So choose only that company which has these things. Now, how to validate? Let me come to that part straight away. Anything and everything that I'm talking to you, I will show you with proofs. And the best way to see that which company is best in the market, very simple. If I am saying to be a content writer, you should be good at writing skills and you should be good at search engine optimization. So whichever company is claiming that they are the best, don't you think they should be best in writing and best in SEO for themselves as well? Yes, no, maybe. If any company is saying that I am good content writing provider, I can train you best. So they should be doing best SEO strategies for them, best writing strategies for them as well, right? Anuradha says absolutely. What about others? I wanted to show you some real part. A silly question, but does having a personal blog count? Yes, absolutely, Tayyaba. If your blog has a reach, if your blog can show the traffic, the performance, then yes. Okay, it will be valid. So now I am coming back to this particular portion, that how to validate which company is best, who can provide me training, and which company is not. I'm just going to give you one website link, that is SEMrush. This is one of the tool which is a free tool, and globally companies are using, worldwide companies are using this tool. This is world's best tool that will teach you or show you which company is getting how much organic traffic. And if you know which company is getting how much organic traffic, and if you can see the competitive analysis as well of that particular company, then you can validate which company is organically strong. It means SEO wise is strong. When you will open this website, this company will ask you to log in. You can log in from your Gmail. It's a free access. After login, I have already logged in my account. Okay. I will click on SEMrush. Left hand side, top side, you can see, click on SEMrush. Then this particular page will appear in front of you. In the search bar, I have to search for the company, whichever company we want to do research for. I am going to do research about IIM skills. I have searched this IIM skills. I have clicked on this. I'm searching for IIM skills now. I wanted to see organically what is the traffic that IIM skills is getting and what kind of traffic the competitors of IIM skills are getting. Let's validate quickly this part. Okay. I was searching iimskills.com. You can see how much is the traffic, almost 4.25 lakh per month. We are getting organic traffic. You can see this is the organic traffic of IIM skills. We are getting 4.25 lakh people per month organically at our website. This is a big number. Now let's do some calculation or some sort of, I would say, competitive analysis. The other competitors, those who are claiming to be the best in SEO and in content, what kind of positioning they have. Can you see this competitive positioning map? You all can see this. I will scroll down here. You can see the purple circle belongs to IIM skills, and here we are. Purple circle belongs to IIM skills. This is the organic traffic of IIM skills, and you can see rest of the competitors where exactly these people are ranking. IIM skills is almost 3 times bigger than any of the other competitor organically. So nobody is even closer to IIM skills SEO wise. How can they claim that they are teaching better SEO than IIM skills? I am unable to relate that part. So whenever you will be searching for best content writing course, you will see mostly companies are coming in sponsored portion. IIM skills is the company which is coming on #1 in the non-sponsored section. All the company which are offering the content writing course in the live version. A very live example to you in front of you. Best content writing course. Now see which company is ranking on #1. You see there is a sponsored, ignore, sponsored, ignore, sponsored, ignore, sponsored, ignore. Come down at the bottom. Coursera is providing self-learning courses, not the live one, ignore. Shiksha is a blog writing section, not a company which is offering training, ignore. Udemy is providing self-learning courses, again, ignore. Live courses, which company is offering? The first company you can see, IIM skills. This is the company which is coming in front of you. Here we are. That is the reason we are getting highest number of visitors at our website, and we have this much of number. Second portion, you can simply log into LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn account, guys. Officially, I am available on LinkedIn here as well. Those who would like to be the part with me over LinkedIn, this is my account. You can send the request. Now, let's validate those who have done the course with IIM skills, where exactly these guys are working, what these guys are doing. Simply go to search column, search IIM skills. This is IIM skills section that I'm asking you to search. When you will search this, you will see a result or page like this. Click at the left, that is people's tab. Now see how many people are connected, or those who have done the courses with IIM skills. What is the number of these guys? These all people have done the courses with IIM skills. All of these. You see how many pages are there? You will be going page by page, and a lot of other pages will appear in front of you. My simple section to you is, you open any profile, talk to them, see what these guys are doing, where exactly these guys are working, what is their feedback about IIM skills. You will get the reality. More than 20,000 people details you will get here. Not one or two. We are transparently showing you everything. Another good portion, what you can do, simply go to LinkedIn, search Vaibhav Kakkad. He is the founder of IIM skills. Okay. Vaibhav Kakkad. He is the guy. His profile is an open profile. You go to his profile. and see the comment section that what students are commenting. See, anybody can comment anything. Okay. So we cannot do anything in that. Simply go to his profile, go to comment section in the activity, click on comments. You see, people are actually giving so much of thanks to IIM Skills because they have done the course with IIM Skills and they are able to get an opportunity in the market. For an example, just give me only 1 minute, and I have clicked on to the comment portion. Okay, I wanted to show you some of the comments. Give me a moment, guys. I'm scrolling down, scrolling down. Deepika, she has done recently the course with IIM Skills. You can see she has, shared everything. So she was happy, satisfied. That was the reason she had shared her name. I will show some of the people. You can see. Hello, connections. I have started my new position as a content writing intern. Work from WFO at Balaji Service Desk. This is the student of IIM Skills content writer section. Okay. Similar to this, you can see Vaibhav Kakkad, thank you so much for guidance and support. Vaibhav Kakkad is one of the faculty who will be teaching you guys, okay? So you can simply come down. You can see here. Pulkit Timely, this is 10 years. Okay, Barclays, the person has joined, okay? Scroll down. You can see I'm happy to share that I promoted as associate content acquisition, money manager by Willy. Why people are actually showing all of this section with us? They have done the course with IIM Skills and they are doing miracles. So this is something which you can validate. Okay, you can go to jobs.iimskills.com. This is our job portal. Okay, you can simply click on content, and here you can see the job which are there in content writing. 21 hours ago posted. You can see we people are getting back-to-back notifications, job recruitments from different companies. We always share all of these job recruitments with our participants. A lot of jobs are into the freelance, a lot of jobs are into the full-time section. We are able to place, we are able to give you that justice. That is the reason you will never find out IIM Skills name in the advertisement. And this is what we are offering over the last 9 years. So people are talking to you, saying something to you only in words. Nobody is showing you how exactly they are operating. I have shown you everything. Where exactly these guys are working. Over to IIM Skills website, go to placements. You can check here as well. Let me just give me only 1 minute, because this pop-up is not allowing me. Let me see if I can go to that page. It is asking me to fill out the details before reaching out to placements tab. Now it has led me. Fantastic. You can see here, different profiles are coming in front of you. You can click on any profile, LinkedIn profile will open in front of you. You add that person in your profile and talk to them, take the feedback about IIM Skills and the faculty and all, okay? You will get the answers. So what I am trying to say, guys, everybody is selling the course. Likewise, I am also selling the course to you guys. I am not saying anything which is incorrect, which is wrong. I am showing you everything transparently. And this is the promise on recorded line. Once you will enroll with IIM Skills and do the course with IIM Skills, whether your objective is to become a content writing freelancer or you want to get a full-time job, this is our responsibility to make you a capable person of getting that opportunity. And we are taking liability of that. We are fully responsible of that. Okay. But we need your suggestion, your 2 hours on daily basis for the practices that we are asking you to do. Okay. This is what is required. So this is about the course and the competitive analysis and about the domain, that is content writing. We have a training program that is starting from 23rd of July. This is the link, what is there on your chat box. Fresh batch that we have starting 23rd July. Classes will be every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Okay. This is the class time. The overall duration for this course will be 10 weeks. Okay. Plus 1 month internship you will have. Okay. Right after today, from tomorrow, as I am mentioning to you, it's a recorded line from tomorrow. You check this recording on YouTube. The course fees will be changing. Currently, course fees is, let me mention the current fee. INR 16,900 plus GST is equals to INR 19,942. This is the fee that is applicable for today only. Those who have attended the course with us, this demo with us today. Right from tomorrow, recorded line, the course fee will be INR 24,900 plus 18% GST. 29,000 something. Because tomorrow it is implementing, so this will be the case. So finally, we are increasing the fee as well. Okay, and current fee, you can see there is a difference. This is what we are offering over the last 9 years. And I am moreover done the overall section that I wanted to share with you guys. The batch which is starting from 23rd of July, we are left with only, let me mention this part as well, so that things should be clear. Only 2 registrations we are looking within this particular session or within this particular batch. If anyone else is coming, that person will be going for the August end batch mostly, right? So I am done with the overall section. And now in case if any one of you have a question, I am ready to entertain all of your questions. And those who are willing to start from 23rd of July, they can simply use given link and get themselves enrolled into the training program. And as I mentioned and promised to you, everything we will be starting from scratch, and we will be taking it to the advanced level. So now we are 8 members within this group: Aisha, Anuradha, Ankur, Bihong, Rosie, Tayyaba, Trisha. How many of you are looking to start from 23rd of July? And how many of you are left with some questions? You can ask your questions. I'm ready for that.
Hello.
Yes.
I think you're going a little bit too fast for me. So I have got what you have said, but I got a few questions. I'm
Please.
actually quite impressed with what you have covered, and also your company, IIM Skills. But because I'm very new and I, of course, want to learn about content writer, don't know where it will lead me, but I am not too sure because I'm not a racist, okay? But then when I look at the number of people who are taking up this course and all this, why is it consists of almost the same race? I'm a Malaysian Chinese.
Okay. All right.
So is there any reason why that the people who are taking the course are mostly from, is it from India or from where?
See, in today's time, if I may tell you, this is a global market. The
Yes.
participation that we are getting into the course, around 40% of the total participation is out of India that we are getting. More than 45 countries we are delivering the courses today. Okay. In today's demo session, you and another person, that person I guess has left the session. The person was not from India. Okay.
Okay.
And every week we do this session. So it is not like that only Indian audience is actually doing. The way you are looking for the content writing courses, you
Yes.
must have noticed that in your country, that is in Malaysia, a lot of companies are hiring the content writers. Okay. They are seeking for the best opportunists who can actually do the best content writing for them, right? Some
Yes.
countries are actually still lacking behind in terms of knowledge, or maybe finance part, or maybe the connectivity with the rest of the world. They are not so good at it. But at this point of time, the Middle East countries, the Western countries, and some of the countries, let's say Australia, New Zealand, we are getting a huge participation from these areas. And from Malaysia, we are not only getting into content writing, a lot of people are actually enrolling for the financial modeling, digital marketing. A participation is good. It's not like from the Indian continent only.
Yeah, because yes, I do notice there are many different other courses that I think I'll be
Yes.
interested to learn in future. I would like to ask, besides this 23rd July, do you have another date that you will have the content writing course?
Just give me only 1 minute. I'll tell you the tentative date, okay? Because
Okay.
after this particular thing, Just give me only 1 minute. The next batch will be starting from. It will take around 4 weeks to start a new session. Okay, so it will be starting maybe around 20th of August.
Because I think it's too rushed for me because I'm teaching and I'm
Hmm.
always very busy every day. So I need some time to think how I
You take
can.
your time. We still have enough, days. You take your time. By any chance, if you are going ahead with the next batch, you can even enroll for the next batch. If there will be any possibility with the existing batch, 23rd July, you can even go with that.
Okay, about the fees, the cost. Just now you mentioned about the cost that you showed just now is only for this batch. What about the
No.
next batch?
Let me tell you that part as well. If anybody is enrolling today, because as of now, over the website, you can see the course fees is not changed. But by the end of the day today, it will be changing for sure. Because as I mentioned to you, it's a recorded line. We are almost done with it. Let me see if I can actually show you that page. Give me only 1 minute. Just give me only one.
I didn't really get the cost. It was about what, 19,000?
It was in Indian currency, INR to, if I'll tell you in your currency, I mean, approximately I will be able to tell you because in your currency, it was showing over the website itself, okay?
Okay.
In your currency, it is coming approximately 238. Just give me only one. It is,
That US, yeah, mine is Malaysia, yeah.
yeah, just give me only one. Malaysian ringgit, right?
Yes, yes.
Ringgit. So it's 19,942. It will be coming approximately this much, okay?
1,000 plus, okay. And
Yes.
this will go, the course will go for 4 weeks, right? You say?
The total time duration it will be taking 10 weeks.
Or 10 weeks?
Yes.
10 weeks, then each session is how long?
1.5 hour each session every Tuesday evening hours. As per Indian time, it will be 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
So then it doesn't suit my time, right? Because 8 to 9:30 p.m. is your Indian time.
Right.
So my time will be
Just give me only 1 minute. As per your time, it will start 12:30 in the afternoon and it will go to 2 o'clock.
I see.
12:32.
Okay. I'm so sorry I hold up the others. Because I'm teaching, my time is from 7:30 morning till sometimes 4 o'clock. Now that you have it at this time, that's why I'm able to actually log in to attend this session. But if I
Understood.
want to take up the course, that means every Tuesday and Thursday I have to free up from 12:30 to 2 o'clock, right?
Right. And by any chance, if you miss any of your session even, don't worry about it because anyways, you will be getting the class recording every time and the support directly from the faculty after watching the recording. So that is
Yeah.
also.
No, you can get from you and all this, but there won't be any chance to ask question or any things like that. You see,
You
if
will
you're
be able
taking
to do
video.
that. Why? Because after watching the recording, you will be able to connect directly with the faculty. You will have their contact details and everything. We have a proper support structure.
All right. So if I want to sign up in August, I won't be able to. The cost will be, the fees will be higher than the 19,942, right?
Yes. Two options you have. One option you can enroll for the August batch now before changing of the fee. You will be able to join August batch at the current fee only. But once the fee is changed over the website, then even if you will go for the ongoing batch, then you have to pay the changed fee, right?
No, I mean, you say I can enroll now for
August batch.
course, but I start in August. Is it possible?
Yeah, you can. You can even join September batch for now. Okay. So
So
that
that
is
means the key thing is to just have to enroll, and
enroll
then
with the current
the time
fee. Yes.
that I start, it can be any time when you have the
Right.
course. Is it?
Absolutely right. Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I think because I'm still a bit apprehensive, because I don't know what to expect. Actually, I'm a school teacher, and I'm
Okay.
it's just thinking of
A
doing
lot of
something else
teaching
when I
department
quit.
people are actually coming. They are actually going for the academic writing portion. Okay. That is one of the best option for you, them. So yeah, you
Yeah.
can simply come ahead. There is no issue with that.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for your
Most
time.
welcome. Most welcome. Anyone else who's asking a question? Rosie, Tayaba, Anuradha? Anyone else have a question? Trisha says would like to start from 23rd. Okay. Anuradha. Yes, Anuradha. You want to say something? And also, guys, please do share your feedback in case if you are done
Yeah.
with
Hi,
the
Shiva.
overall thing.
Hi, Shiva.
Yes,
Yeah,
hi.
Anuradha here. Yeah.
Yes, Anuradha.
I just was thinking that, yeah, I would be joining the course. Would I already have a blog? But of course, as you say that the traffic makes all the difference.
Absolutely.
There is no traffic, or maybe I didn't promote it the way it has to be. It
Hmm.
was just like normal articles only I was writing.
Hmm.
So, will the current this thing also you would be able to help us to promote?
Absolutely, yes. What
Yeah.
happens actually, we are not having the clarity that the
Hmm.
article or blog that we are running, whether we are
Hmm.
following the keyword section into those blogs or not. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
we need to understand the keyword density while writing our blog. So in the definition itself, I mentioned the editing portion as well, right? Writing, editing, right? Into
Hmm.
your
So
existing
these
blog.
are general articles. These are actually not like on some particular subject or in a niche. This thing, it is not that way. It was just like randomly writing an article.
We will suggest
So
you to follow one niche because for
I
Google
know,
it
I
is
know,
important to
I know,
find
I
out
know.
that what niche you are onto. Then Google
Correct,
will
correct,
put you in that category, right?
correct, correct. I get it. चलो, ठीक है,
Okay.
ठीक है. See you soon then. Yeah.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Thank you so much for your time, dear.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone else? Tayaba, Rosie, you want to add something? So Anuradha, you can use the link that we have given to you. You can go ahead with that. Be Hong, I will ask my colleague to share the, have a first of all discussion with you, check the batch date for you. And if you're comfortable, you can join the upcoming batch in the current fee itself for now. And
Yeah.
Rosie, if you want to say something, you can simply ask your question. And Tayaba, you can also ask your question. I am done from my side. And Anuradha, you have made the payment you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So thank you so much for enrolling with us. Very soon, you will be getting a confirmation from Ankur, and you will be getting the access from my delivery team for the upcoming batch. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome. Tayava has written a question. The class was interactive and enjoyed the session. I don't think I will be taking this class anytime soon. I need to charge my earphones and won't be able to. Okay, not an issue. Not an issue. I will anyways provide you the recording of this session. Okay. Okay, all right. So seems I am also done with the session. Everybody is done with their questions. Most welcome, Rosie. So thank you so much, everybody, giving your precious time to me. And in case if there are any questions, reach out to the mentors, those who are in touch with you, or you can reach out to me over to my LinkedIn. Okay. It was a great hosting this session with you guys, and thank you so much for the feedback that you have provided to me. Looking forward to all of you in the upcoming sessions. Right? I should close the session now. Trisha, Hong, Anuradha. Your voice is not audible, Trishna. Krishna, can you repeat again? I mean, your mic is not. Your voice was not clear, Krishna. Do you want to add something? You can write in the chat box. All right. Anyways, you can connect with us over an email in case if you have any. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody, once again for your time. It was great hosting the session for you guys and looking forward to providing you best training exposure. You all have a good time ahead. See you soon. Take care all.